approaching the gate. They're at the post. Now they're moving into the gate. They're off and running.
Hello, Billy Ho here, and welcome to the wrap-up, I guess, for the Belmont Stakes and the Triple Crown. We're going to put a bow on everything today, go over the race, and we'll watch the whole thing and replay and kind of break down what happened and see where we went wrong or right or this or that. So be sure to hang with me, because after we cover the Belmont, I'm briefly going to cover the Matt Winn Stakes, which is happening which would have been Churchill Downs today, but it's over at Ellis Park, obviously. But it's a big stakes races. I believe there's a couple of old Derby horses from this season in there. So we're going to take a look at that. And then we're also going to look ahead at some of the upcoming stakes races down later on this summer. And, of course, a little bit of Breeders' Cup action in the fall. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the new subscribers, all the comments, likes, and all the support over the last couple of months and everything. Just to let you know, there's going to be a lot more coming, so stick with me, stay engaged. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smash that like, set your notification bell too, and let's get started. Okay, and we'll key up the race here real quick. And Belmont Stakes broke almost exactly how I kind of thought it would, and probably most people too. National Treasure went right to the lead. The only thing that was kind of off was I thought that they would send Il Miracolo, but he decided to lie back. But both Hit Show and Tappet Shoes were out there pressing early as expected. And as you can see, coming around by the opening quarter, Arcangelo was actually the three horse, was tucked inside and saving ground already. So Forte, Angel of Empire are also there stalking. Tappet Trice and Red Route 1 after that, which is kind of what was expected. The half mile was a little faster, 47.69 seconds. I thought it would be probably 48.69 or somewhere in that change. But that's good. A good, honest, fast pace. The 3/4 of a mile goes in 112.56. And it's really, really beginning to shape up to going to be a great finish. And I have to say congratulations to Javier Castellano for actually getting his second 2 out of 3 Triple Crown races. And what a really brilliant ride as he moves Arcangelo right past Tappet Shoes, who's pretty much done at this point. And Tappet Trice is actually on the outside in this backstretch here, is in great position to pounce and just can't seem to find his stride. He looks like he kind of drifts a little bit back and forth. No excuse. Obviously, I said that in a previous video, and he was right there the whole way. He didn't even get off to that bad of a start. He no excuses for him. He's just not good enough. Maybe not good enough today, making the turn for home. Actually, National Treasure still in the lead, but Johnny V, it's like he didn't expect anybody on the inside, and that's where the three horse was. And you see it as they hit the stretch. By this time, it's too late, and down the stretch they come. Arcangelo just basically takes over this race. National Treasure is just hanging tough as best he can, and the rest are coming up behind him. But it was all but said and done by then. Arcangelo looking real good here. But then all of a sudden you see Forte kick into gear, and it looks like for a hot second he might pull another Florida Derby and crash this wire. But it was not going to happen as Jenna Antonucci, her horse, closes the deal, and she becomes the first female trainer to win a Belmont Stakes. I can't really think of a better way to close up a Triple Crown season that kind of begun with such a dark cloud on it at the Derby with the sudden deaths and all the controversy and Saffie Joseph and all that, for them to close out breaking the glass ceiling at the Belmont Stakes. So basically, to summarize the race, I call it no excuses. for anybody, really. The best horse with the best ride got the win. And I mean, Tapit Trice was there. Hit Show ran his race. National Treasure ran his race. Forte was stalking. Maybe he was just a little bit needed this race, like I thought, 50 plus days, because he just kind of waited too late to take off. So anyway, what's next? All right. Well, we have several stakes races this summer, and I'm actually interested in covering one today, June 11th at Ellis Park. It's called the Matt Wynn Stakes, and they'll go 1.125 miles on the dirt. And I'm going to just share the screen here real quick. Just looking at the odds board here, and you see there are a few. You got Disarm, you got Verifying, you got Raise Cane. King Russell was also an eligible Derby horse, I do believe, but just chose not to run. So the odds are, of course, it's 5:40 p.m. today is the scheduled post time, but you can see how the odds are quite close. So the 1.5 miles, I think it's kind of likely between the three horses there, Race Cane, Verifying, and Disarm. And Verifying could very well go out to the front and win this race on the front end. But the horse that I really like is obviously the favorite, Disarm. Ran that very respectable fourth in the Kentucky Derby. So if he can just avoid kind of what he gets into a slow start problem, he should be fine. And so anyway, that's about all I had for this one. So we'll be rooting on. So you could just probably box a 2, 4, 6, and maybe try to throw in one of these other longer shots to see if you can't get a respectable price. But looks like a pretty chalky looking race developing at Ellis Park. So that's all for that. And showing on the screen right now, a list of some of the stakes races that I'm interested in covering this summer and later on in August. You can see the Haskell, the Travers, things of that nature. Even the Ohio Derby coming up in a couple of weeks. I might be interested in, just because there might be some Derby horses like Two Phils running. Two Phils was really, really good in the Derby, so he definitely got my attention. So keep your notification bells on. And then finally, to wrap things up, this fall at Santa Anita in November, they will have the Breeders' Cup. And I can imagine we're going to see a few of these Belmont Stakes horses that we just watched. I imagine Arcangelo will be working toward it. Obviously, Forte coming back home to California. Or no, I'm sorry, Forte. I completely botched that one. I'm sorry. Florida. He ran all his races in at Gulfstream in Florida. But some of the other ones that will be coming home, like National Treasure and other horses. And then you have Angel of Empire, Hit Show, and the like. So we got lots to look forward to, everybody. So stay engaged, stay subscribed. More to come. Till the next time, we'll see you soon. Have a great day.